Grant writing peeps, can you believe it? It's week 14. Wow. It's all over but the writing, which is good. And you should be in good shape. If you've kept up with the assignments, you should not have a big push at the end because most everything should be done by now. So this week's going to be a little bit different because we've got 3 dates. We've got stuff on Tuesday, we've got stuff on Thursday, we've got stuff on Saturday, and it's all about writing. So uh, Tuesday, three things. One, a draft of a cover letter. You should know how to write a cover letter by now. I make reference in the assignment places that we've looked at in the readings that we've had, and also that there are a couple of examples of cover letters in the reading from last week in the simple format grants, both of which began with a cover letter. They basically always include what you want exactly up front, first paragraph, second paragraph, a little bit about the agency, third paragraph, more about the project, and the fourth, what I jokingly call a "We Are the World" paragraph. But basically, if you can honestly do this, identify these are the values of the funding sources of the foundation. This is our program. They're a good match for each other, and an offer to um, answer any questions on behalf of the foundation, along with the contact information of the person who's going to be sending the grant out. So, cover letter, draft of that. Second, complete draft of your simple format grant. You should have started this already on um, this past Saturday. You should have this pretty nearly done. You might need to add a couple more materials or write a conclusion, things like that. But a complete draft of your simple format grant. Third, if your funding agency requires you to fill out forms, some do, some don't. There are many of you who are doing grants that require simple format grants. You just send that simple format out grant with a cover letter and the documentation information that the agency requires, and that's good. Others, there have to be a form and a lot of specific stuff as well. So if your agency requires a form, your funding agency requires a form, fill out the form, and you should know this by now. If your grant requires a form, if you don't, talk to me real quick. So that's Tuesday. You got all that posted. Thursday, it's just an extra set of eyes. You're gonna get some feedback. You're gonna go in, you're going to identify the work of two classmates. And that basically there's nothing to turn in on Thursday. You need to go back to the Tuesday folder and read two classmates' rough drafts and then hit reply. And I've given a very specific set of criteria that you need to use to apply to your grant as well. So you need to reply to the cover letter. You need to reply to and give feedback on two classmates, reply to the simple format grant and give feedback on those. And this is optional. It's actually an extra credit. I'll give you extra points for doing this. If you want to go through and read the application forms that anybody turns in, and just make sure for spelling accuracy, the information is consistent in that with a simple format grant. And hit reply and give them feedback on that. Again, that's not required, but that will be extra credit because you're giving an extra set of eyes for people who really need it. So that is Thursday rather. And then Saturday, you need to have a complete draft of your grant ready to go, a revised cover letter, revised simple format grant, and the forms filled out properly, along with a list of all the materials that need to be submitted for that grant. And it's going to vary by funder. Some will just want the application. Some will want the application and 501c3 status. Some will want list of board of directors. So just a list of the materials that the funding agency needs. So again, Tuesday, rough draft everything. Thursday, peer review. Thursday, pretty much done, because next week we're going to send these out to your clients. They're going to have to fill out some forms. I'll talk a little bit more about that as well. But you need to have everything ready to go by Tuesday, and then we'll talk a little bit about how to go about doing that. It'd be best, and I'll talk about it next time. It's really best if you can meet your client. If not, you email that to them, and that will work as well. So it's just all on you right now. It's writing. I have met with a lot of students individually via Zoom or in my office, and I've done what help I can. the people who are coming to me and letting me look at their work are doing a really good job. So I encourage you, stick with it, keep the faith, do the work, um, and ask me for help. So I look forward to seeing your work. Let me know if I can do anything for you, and have a good week 14. Thanks.